Hello, everybody, and welcome to race number 4 of the season here in the NRSL Outback Xfinity Series Season 9, race number 4 at 8 Bull Super Speedway. Well, it has been already 3 weeks of unbelievable attempts. So let's go down to your starting lineup on the pole for this race. Is Brandon Krause, next to him, Vince Almariego. Third, Josh Viscoli. Fourth, Jackie Tang. Fifth, Jay Cook. Sixth, TJ Hanley. Seventh, Riley Keith. Eighth, Patrick Smith. Ninth, Garrett Sidner. Completing the top 10, Ryan Acosta. And here's the rest of your starting lineup for 11 on back. By the way, Garrett Sidner, your previous race winner. And on the final row, we have Rob Evans and Steve Pollard. So Krasta on the pole and all other stuff going on by. So, of course, as you noticed from our last race, the points coming into the race. So we'll just double check for those who are wondering what they look like right here. And they are as follows. We have Andrew Miller with the points lead by 23 points over Michael Walden. Elijah Leonard jumping up to third. Garrett Sedner after his win jumped up to fourth. Sicoli jumps to fifth. Madsen Tall falls back a couple spots in sixth. Eugene DeMax jumps to seventh. Vince Almariego falls to eighth. Garrett and Ellison complete the top 10. So while that's underway, let's get on down to your command to fire the engines here at 8 Bull Super Speedway.
Drivers, start your engines!
And 30 laps of action that'll be here today. Gonna be an interesting show nonetheless, and for those who have never seen this unique track, you're in for a show. Our 4-2 cars rolling on by. So of course this race could be really interesting. The Go Bowling 250 at 8 Bull. So pace car about ready to make a dive down pit road. It is after the start finish line. Keep in mind, 30 laps, showtime, folks. Green flag. We are underway at 8 Bull. Not a bad start so far for Brandon Krause in the 95. Joshua Sicoli jumped up to P2. Heading off the final turn to complete lap number 1. Jay Cook looking underneath goes the rookie. Sicoli leads that lap, but Almariego now says, forget it. I want to be a 2-time winner this season. To the inside line goes to 24. Now here comes Tang, the pole sitter, Krause, and Riley Keith all on that inside line. Remember, this is a very well-known figure 8 course that is very, very well known. Forgot to mention, too, there are a couple hometown heroes for this race. Steve Pollard, the 57, who's not having a good run so far. Cole Baker in the 11. Oh, man, they're 4 wide in the rear of the field. That's a... Oh, there goes Bobo Jones, Benny Watson, Eugene DeMax. Oh, look out. Oh, and Barney Johnson hit the pit wall. Head on. Oh, my goodness. And cars scattered all over. Jonathan Zorland, Steve Pollard. That's Travis Crampton, Eugene DeMax. Andrew Miller, the points leader. Benny Watson has mentioned, Austin Yoka, Bobo Jones. Oh, man, crunch, Nathan Stapleton. Oh, another wreck happens. Rob Evans and Madsen Tall. Skylar Dixon, some left side damage. Ryan Griffin now just ran in the back of someone. I'm not too sure what exactly happened. Friesen did a little bit as well. Holy cow, that was a wreck. Johnson hit the pit wall, and Stapleton, a lot of front-end damage on his car, too. Vince Freeze also on pit road, both the Texan Motorsports cars. Griffin banged up a little bit of the right side damage and a bit of front-end damage, and some cars coming down pit road, some cars not coming down pit road. Good chunk of the field's coming down. A lot of Flickinger racing cars are down as well. And I just want to see real quick. For a minute, I thought I seen damage on the 42, but just the way how the bumpers are set up, it looks like someone smashed them. Well, caution's out for the first time today. Tang out in front. Let's look for ourselves our first caution. Well, we're with the 10 of Eugene to Max, but I think the wreck's going to be up ahead with Bobo Jones in the 7. Oh my God, they were about 5 wide, and Benny Watson literally was pinballing around 2-3 cars right there, and just, he could not hang on. Just a bit of a chain reaction wreck you're going to see right there, and Daniel Olson, nice job missing the wreck right there. Same for Elijah Leonard. Travis Crampton just stuck in the middle there, and watch Marty Johnson, that 4 you're going to see right there. He's going to try to save the car, and whammo, right into the pit wall. And then look out, Stapleton, and that looked like that was, Jonathan Zorlin, that's right. Andrew Miller, then you see get involved. Rob Evans, Crampton, Bobo Jones, Madison Tall, Cole Baker, Austin Yoakum. Now, another wreck's going to take place up ahead. What exactly happened? I think it may explain Vince Freeze in the 90. Oh, that is exactly the case. It's Baskinger. That's what happened. Wow, Carter Freeze, a nice job checking up and missing right there. And Freeze into the wall. Someone's going to hit him head on. Because Freeze had a lot of front-end damage. Someone hit him. It wasn't Dixon, even though he took a piece of it. Oh, Vince Freeze actually flipped over. Oh, wow. But he had a lot of front-end damage. I'm not too sure. Someone had hit him. I don't know who, though. I'm certain someone did, because when you seen it, folks, he had a lot of front-end damage. But, wow, that explains a lot about Vince Freeze right there. It's a really chaotic wreck that took place, and Griffin, of course, when that caution came out, wasn't paying attention, ran in the back of Carter Friesen. I'm pretty sure someone had hit him. Let's just, oh, no, guess not. I thought someone hit him in the front end, but never mind. Oh, that explains a lot. Caution's out. Leaders Jackie Tang take it back to the green. Welcome back. You've not missed much. And right before that caution came out, I mentioned about Hometown Heroes. Baker and Pollard were the only ones that were for this track right here. It'll be for this, Papyrus, and Coca-Cola. Out of the race after that excellent include the following of Austin Yoakum, Jonathan Zorlin, Nathan Stapleton, Travis Crampton. Marty Johnson took that head-on hit on the wall there. Rob Evans and Andrew Miller. 2 laps down right now is Vince Freeze, and I believe, yeah, he just got off of pit road, so he's got to get going, because these guys are entering turn 3 and 4. He'll definitely make it, so that's a good sign right there. But the Motul Toyota, he'll probably be off the pace, because you can see the roof damage that he's got and the rear end damage on that Motul Toyota. Probably trying to get up to that inside line there coming up, and that's indeed the case. So these guys, you know, they're going to have to deal with this car. I don't know if he's going to be super slow, but we'll see what happens, though. Jackie Tang, regardless, though, is going to lead them on the restart as we're a fifth of the way complete. Look at Freeze just flying on by in the field as green flag underway here at 8 Bull. At 9, he's going to fly right on by. The 6 car had to move out of the way just in case he didn't get run over there. And now the 90 in full effect. Yeah, he's definitely off the pace. Holy cow. Holding up drivers like Michael Walton and Eli Brighton. I guarantee you there's probably some question marks as to why he did that, but goodness me. Tang losing the lead. Riley Keefe now taking over, and Ryan Acosta into P2. They know their teammate Vince Amarillo got a victory. They want to see if they can become the second driver of that team to win. As Keith leads the lap. She's had a really good so far start this season. Led some laps over Chicagoland. Had a decent run at Michigan until she slapped the wall towards the end of the race. And here she is at 8 pole. Only with the pole, but, not a pole, but outside pole spot. And leading a couple laps. Now Acosta to the inside for the lead. Jay Cook also having a really good car. Is that Logitech Mustang there. Don't count out Krasson. Now that's a true pole sitter. Here he comes, though. And look at Kugelman up into the mix for Keith Motorsports. That's second Keith satellite team right there. Got 3 of those drivers, SKM affiliated-wise, in the mix. And Flickinger has got 2 of their cars in the mix. Same for My Racing Toyota in the process as well. Look at Walton and Bright and Carter Friesen all working together. These guys who got around the slow car there, they're trying to work their way back up. And at 90, wow, he is dog slow. Holy cow. But not as slow as Eugene Max. Holy cow, he's not even hitting 175 off the turn. That is scary, let alone barely hitting on the straightaway. Oh, that's going to be scary when the leaders approach, because you can see with the speed difference, that's like 40 miles an hour of a difference right there, and that is going to be scary as Cook leads a lap. When these leaders approach him, that's going to mean trouble right there. So far now, some of the drivers that were a little bit behind working their way back up. Elijah Leonard, TJ Hanley now trying to get themselves back into the mix. Leonard so far, good start to the season is that Bang Energy Chevrolet. Last season was very disastrous for that A7 team, and right now they've picked up the pace. TJ Hanley, though, a little bit of a up and down so far, but right now having a good run. At least and contention for a win. How about Kukulon will lead a lap? Yes, he will. Wow, Cook and Patrick Smith there riding the apron a little bit there, and they're getting ever so slightly on the Eugene Max. Carter Friesen working his way up, and now Sicoli into the mix. Michael Walton, that Bud Shootout winner in the Cup Series. Trying to really make a mark for himself in the Xfinity Series. Probably not happy he's in this series, especially the fact how he won the Budweiser Shootout, and he's going to be in next season's. But regardless, though, that Jack Link's Mustang can do what he can. Look at drivers like Baskinger, the others who are up to speed, but just, you know, they're got held up real bad because of that slow car. They're in their own little groove. I'm surprised these drivers, they got really held up too. Jonathan Hoff, Gary Owen, Nicholas Garrett, Aaron Douglas, Bobo Jones, and Cole Deaver. Tall and Baker off the pace. Or, I'm sorry, Skylar Dixon. Why did I say Baker? Because he's already out. And then the 2 cars are really slow. And man, they are approaching Eugene Amaxo slightly. Let alone, how about right now they're going to approach him? And oh man, Garcia had to way let off on the throttle right there. Holy cow, that Busch Super is way slow. And Walton and Smith and others just completely getting cucked. And when I mean cuck, I mean flat out just getting held up horribly. Wow, and that scares me whenever these cars do that because of that pit wall being right there. You know that is always a scary sight to see. And next lap car they're going to approach is Vince Freeze, as Cook and Kukulon both have gotten by to the lead. And Krasta and Leonard completely getting held up by that 10 car. And now the second pack now trying to take advantage of that mishap with the Max. Cole Baker going to lead them on by. Daniel Olson and Garrett Sidner. Wow, they completely went the wrong line, and they're going to pay the price. And Baskinger and Griffin, I do not blame them for working together, especially for being teammates. And look at Deaver and the others in the third pack. They're now caught up into the mix where DeMax and Watson and Sidner are, and they're trying to work their way around. Wow, Sidner said, forget this. I'm not getting held up anymore. Makes the 10 go 4 wide. Now Owen and Bobo Jones trying to get by. And we'll do so now. So now we go back up to the front because I think now they're... Oh, they already passed the 90 as Eli Bright about sideswipe Vince Freeze. What a close call that was, but barely made it by. Krasta, Baker will get by. Wow, they literally split the 90 down the middle. Holy cow. You think they're living dangerously? Yes, they are. I think these guys mainly have the best shot of battling for the win. The next slow cars they'll probably approach, if we stay clean and green, is Dixon and Tall. As the Max coming down pit road. I don't know if it's a black flag or just trying to repair some of that damage. Hanley, though, out in front. The top 6 having a great run today. As Sicoli nearly got turned by Cook right there. That was a close call. Good job keeping it together. This guy's so slightly getting up there. How about Almariego, Adam Garcia, Cole Baker, James Ellison, and Elijah Leonard working their way back into that pack. Not giving up without a fight. And, oh, Benny Watson coming down pit road. I'm sensing pit stops. Green flag ones. Carter Friesen, though, out in front. Not a bad run for the SunTrust Toyota. And now Kukulon taking P2. Where are the slow cars at? Oh, one of them came down pit road. That's Tall. Dixon on turn 1. And Cook coming down. Yep, green flag pit stops underway. I'm not surprised doing it because remember Watson was coming down at that point and the caution came out super early and the drivers that did not come down pit road because of that first caution, they're the ones pitting right now. So the drivers that did come down, they're obviously staying out right now. But for how long is probably the big question. Sean Ard out in front. He's coming down pit road. Kukulon, Acosta, teammates will join them as well as Eli Bright. Krasta and Garcia come down. Gary Owen comes down. Steve Pollard comes down. They were the cars that first pitted there. I believe, yeah, those guys that just got passed, they're lapped down. But Sicoli out in front. Are the top 4 coming on in? Yes, they are. They are definitely making an indication. They're coming down. Ellison coming down with them as well. So now these guys will be back on the lead lap. Garrett Cinder coming down. Aaron Douglas coming down. Jake Baskinger coming down as well as Ryan Griffin. Bubba Jones also down. Same for Nicholas Guerra. Those are the drivers that took the very first pit stop today. And I believe, I am not too sure, I think Acosta may be the leader. Again, I am not too certain. But I have a feeling Acosta will be the leader. As the Max being an issue for a few drivers today. And Almariego coming down pit road. I think, oh, he was the only one that stayed out. That was left. Hoff also down. And that, I believe, now will cycle the lead over. I did not realize those two stayed out. Actually, the lead could be Sicoli and TJ Hanley. Tell you what, a caution comes out now. This will definitely spice up the field, and man, it would really change a lot. Now, the cars that are leaving pit road from before, they are just getting freight trained right now. And indeed, the case they're saying Sicoli would be the leader if after pit stops. Almariego trying to get going, but I think it's just not even going to be enough because there's Ellison. Yep, there they are. They're just flying by the 24. New leader, Sicoli. Sicoli and Hanley, the top two right now. Ellison in third. Almrego still hanging strong in the fourth position, but he's about ready to be approached by his teammate Acosta and a freight train of cars coming on by. Like, I mean, a freight train coming on by. That's what Almrego needed to see right there, was that whole pack. So now he can get in the draft and work together. Garcia now trying to get into that pack. Just a little bit off, but he will work his way up now. Oh, and the caution's out. Caution is out for the second time. And oh, it's Griffin upside down. Baskinger, Elijah Leonard. Daniel Olson also involved. And this is going to change everything just in a matter of a second. And oh, I think the problem may have been to Max. Caution's out. Sicoli leads. And this will change everything in a matter of a second. Wow. What an unexpected twist, and that was the last thing Sicoli needed to see. Wow, Griffin was upside down and tumbling towards the end. Baskinger's teammate also involved. Elijah Leonard got stuck. I think something must have broken the 87, because if you look carefully... Oh, everybody has roof damage. Oh, never mind. And a little front end. Must have flipped as well. So Sicoli out in front. Caution's out for the second time today. Let's look up ourselves. Our second caution here at 8 Bull. Well, Cole Deaver had enough of Eugene DeMax, and kind of no surprise, mainly the fact that DeMax was being a hindrance in this entire race ever since getting involved in that early caution. Max tried to block Deaver for whatever reason, then Deaver just was not putting up with it, so he did the drivers a favor and dumped the Busch Toyota. And into the wall goes that Toyota Supra. Now, that's where the caution's going to come out right here. But you see that pack's coming on in. This is where automatically that yellow came out. Oh, Ryan Griffin, nowhere to go. Oh, my goodness. Oh, and Baskinger. Oh, my. That's a bad place to hit it. Somehow Steve Pollard's going to get by. There's where Elijah Leonard gets involved. That's how he gets the roof damage. Daniel Olson flips over Jake Baskinger. Holy cow. Wow, two of the full throttle racing cars got involved and flipped over. Holy cow. And that was the worst spot for Griffin to be hit. Not only just by where he got hit, but by his own teammate that hit him. So, well, definitely not one to remember for sure. The caution's out for the second time today. Let's get you some onboards. On board, Elijah Leonard. There you see the wreck taking play. You see Griffin. Wow. And then, oh. He hit him in the back of the window of the Little Caesar Chevrolet. Wow. On board the Little Caesar Chevrolet of Ryan Griffin. This is going to be a lick right here. Wow. And lands on four wheels there. Holy cow. And real quick, I just want to see what Griffin's speed. How fast was he going when he hit him? Because we didn't even notice that too. Oh, he was still going 200. Oh, he slowed down just way late. And let's see if we can get it here real quickly here. Oh, man. Oh, 180 and absolutely clobbered the Busch Supra. Wow. And our final onboard, Steve Pollard. Watch how he's going to avoid this wreck. Wow, parting the seas, literally. And wow, you seen Griffin up in the air thanks to the 87 right there. What a lick. Caution's out for the second time today. Let's take it back to the green. Welcome back. You've not missed much. Drivers out of the race, they include the following. Of Eugene DeMax, Daniel Olson, Jake Baskinger, Ryan Griffin, and Elijah Leonard. Vince Freeze, he'll jump up to 30th once we go back green or get another lap. So that's at least where he'll finish regardless, unless one more wreck takes place. So when we go back to green, it'll be 5 laps to go. Sicoli out in front. Second, Ellison. Third, Hanley. Fourth, Dixon. Fifth, Ard. I'm sorry, Dixon is actually a lap down. My apologies. Fourth is Ard. Fifth is Almeriego. Sixth is Kukulon. Seventh is Riley Keith. Eighth, Acosta. Ninth, Freeze. Completing the top 10, Michael Walton. So with those lap cars in the way, it's going to really be interesting to see how these lead lap cars are going to deal with them. But pace car on down. Green flag. Back underway. Here at 8 Bull. Who's going to win it? How much of a hindrance is Dixon going to be as the top 3 are starting to pull away, let alone the other slow cars? So far, remaining single file. Everything calm for the most part, but when are people going to make the move? Someone's trying to tell Ard or Almeriego, make the move. Kukulon not wasting any time. He wants to go. Ard could make the move. Now Ard trying to go around Dixon via the high line, and the top 3 are running away. Chevrolet Camaro battle. Oh, Kukulon about turned the 77, and now Ard clears the 77. Baited about the whole field. Someone came down pit road. I'm not too sure who that was there. That's TJ Hanley in the 07. Oh my goodness, he didn't hold on gas. He didn't even save. Meanwhile, Dixon still being a hindrance to the drivers as the rest of the field trying to get by. Now Dixon on the high line. Acosta, Walton, and Eves having difficulty. Now finally will clear. As now here comes Almeriego flying on by. They get around Ard and Ellison. But Ard actually is going for the lead on Joshua Sicoli. Can't make the move. 3 to go. We may see a first-time winner today. Who knows? But Sicoli trying to deny that opportunity. I think if Sicoli wins this, this would be his 3rd career Xfinity victory. Here comes Ard. Here comes Ellison. Here comes Friesen. The Corvette, the Camaro, and the Supra all we're going to need. Here comes Mercedes again now. 2 to go at the line. And you got to feel for Hanley. A bad time to come down pit road. Couldn't hold on. Ard will lead a lap this race. 2 to go. Man, these guys really got held up from that 77 horribly there. That just screwed their chances of a victory. Basically, see these drivers in this main pack here. That's the ones bound for the win. Ellison. Here comes Almeriego once again, trying to be a 2-time winner in the last 3 races. 4 wide for position goes Friesen. Now they settle back out to 3. It'll be the white flag when we come to the line. Can we at least keep it clear off turn 4? Please keep it the green. Oh, Douglas made some contact, but what a save. White flag for Almeriego. Here comes Ard and Friesen. And look at Krasta, the pole sitter, working his way back up to the front of the field. Oh, man, this is where you got to make your moves work here. Is someone going to get Ard, or is Friesen and Krasta? Who's going to get it right here? Krasta goes underneath. Look at Friesen to the inside. 3 wide for the lead. Here comes Krasta, the pole sitter. Almeriego, one last attempt with the help of Ellison. Oh, man, Krasta better be careful, though. Is he going to get it? I think he will. Coming off the final turn. Brandon Krasta doesn't crash behind in the last lap. Krasta wins. Oh, look out. Don't hit the wall. Oh, Adam Garcia and a big wreck taking play at the line. Oh, and a hard hit. That was Cole Deaver. I'm not sure who that was there. That's Madison Tall. Wow, I haven't seen that in a while. A crash on the last lap of the race, and I mean the last lap. But Brandon Krasta is going to be victorious today. in the Gear Wrench Supra, his first career win. And for the first time ever, we've had 4 in a row on first-time winners ever in the Xfinity Series. That is a first. A job well done to Brandon Krasta. Unbelievable. Top 10 rundown includes Brandon Krasta, Vince Almriego. Sorry about that. I just had a message there. You can see that going off there. What am I saying? Ellison in 4th, Sicoli 5th, Riley keeps 6th, Sebastian Kukel on 7th, Eli Bright 8th, 9th is Eric Douglas, and completed top 10, Patrick Smith. We'll take a look at the wreck in just a second. But, man, I'm trying to catch my breath on all that there. That is absolutely insane. I've never seen anything like that before. Oh, Sicoli just wrecked. What the hell? Oh, the brake. Oh, the brakes happened. Something must have broken the 33. Well, I'm out of breath. What a finish. Now, let's just pause this right here. We'll show you the full results in a bit. Let's see what happened on that wreck on the last lap. And thank the gods, no one hit the pit wall at the very end. And I mean, thank God. Now, what happened? That's probably the $1 million question everyone has in mind. So right there you see the wreck taking place. Just going to take one last look there because you can see it just was hard to tell, but looks like Tang just got a good run coming off that corner and just clipped the Craftsman Corvette. Goes into Garcia, into Hoff, and into Gary Owen. I mean, Gary Owen just got clipped. And I believe the 69 car, no, he did not get a top 10, but I believe he crossed the line, spun around in the 12th position because Smith got the top 10 spot. Yeah, he spun around and got 12th. Now look at everyone else here you see it as they come to the line. Look, they're just trying not to hit that wall. Sean Hart barely going to skim through that one. I mean, that was a close call. But he was the safest driver in the all because this is the rest of the pack. And man, Cole Deaver just rammed into Adam Garcia. Pollard gets a piece. Acosta just whacks Jackie Tang. Wow, Matthew Eves. I thought he was going to make it through, but he gets into Ryan Acosta. You can see over here. Here comes 2 other cars. I mean, they're just flat out wrecking. They just don't even care. Tall was the one that hit Deaver. Dixon, wow, he got hit and then goes into Garcia. Holy moly, what a wreck that took place. And again, I haven't seen that in quite some time. I haven't seen that since, oh man, it's been a while since we've last seen, you know, it's been like in the earlier seasons of the NRSL, and, you know, when you look at it, I just think the fact that with that wreck right there, I think people are going to remember that one for quite some time. Caution is out here at, well, what am I saying? I'm probably watching the premiere, but that's why. Well, the yellow and the checker flag came out. Brandon Krasta victorious. Now we can have him go down pit road. Here's the rest of the results you can see. Go top 20. Cole Baker, Gary Owen, Sean Hart, Adam Garcia, Jonathan Hoff, Garrett Sidner, Nicholas Garrett, Jackie Tang, Jay Cook, and Cole Deaver completed your top 20. Yes, as mentioned, Owen did cross the line, spinning around in the 12th position. What a crazy amount of circumstances today. And again, I can't believe it too, because if you look the lap before, Douglas was bouncing around a couple of drivers, and thank goodness we kept it green at that point, because I would have been disappointed if they, you know, wrecked at that point. But there you go. That's it for 8 Ball for the Xfinity Series. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked, be sure to like, comment your thoughts. Subscribe, part the NRSL button, and subscribe button down below. We will see you guys later for the Cup race. They'll be on tomorrow. Till then, goodbye everybody from 8 Ball, and we'll see you to the next race for those in the Xfinity Series. And, of course, it's ARCA as well. Till then, you've been watching production of the NRSL where racing is living. Till then, goodbye, everybody. Points at the end of the video like always.